Do you find yourself ruminating over how your assets are going to be divided in your divorce? Do you find yourself fixated on just one asset? Maybe it's the house, or maybe it's your pension. I'm Tanya Licklider, and I am CEO of Better Than Bitter. And what I'm here to tell you is that when you start ruminating over one thing, and you don't know that one thing is actually a fact, then you are going to create feelings of anxiety, paralysis, fear for yourself. Is that thought about your asset division, is that the only way you could divide your assets? I'm going to tell you a story. I had a client and she got a pension. And when she was getting separated, she told her soon-to-be ex that he could have half of her pension when they got divorced. And then she panicked and she thought to herself, oh my gosh, I don't want to give up my pension. Like, he barely works. I work so hard for my money. I don't want to give up my pension. That is rightfully mine. So what she did was she just stayed separated and she did not move her divorce forward. And when we spoke to each other, we evaluated what was giving her that paralysis. And it was this thought around her having to give him her pension. But that was not in writing. It was a verbal offer. So I encouraged her to go and consult with an attorney, just so she could feel better about the fact that this was not on paper and that there were many ways they could skin the cat as it related to division of assets. And she was not obligated at that point legally to hand over her pension. So that made her think a little differently. And then she went to consult with the attorney and he agreed. He confirmed with what I had said. So she moved her divorce forward at that point and came up with a few different offers that said, yeah, you're not going to get my pension, but I can give you half of the equity in the house. We can look at some of the retirement funds that we have shared versus my pension. So she was able to move her divorce forward just by shifting her thinking. So I encourage you to do the same and join us at betterthanbitter.coach for lots of different resources, how you can think about things differently and restructure the way you're thinking, which changes the way you feel, which makes you act in better ways. And therefore, we can help you move your divorce forward and still keep it amicable. Did you find this information useful and are contemplating or faced with divorce? If so, check out our free webinar, 3 Simple Mindset Shifts to Start Your Amicable Divorce Journey. And by registering for our free webinar, you will be eligible for a free one-to-one coaching call. Click on the link below to register.